Feeling you, MP.
To a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We'll ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, going home.
The West.
These teams are prepared for an epic series. Here we go. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Then it's Bones Highland. Then there's Mark Williams. And it's Dunn in at the 4 slot. Highland with it. Fox picks him up. Williams passes to Dunn. And the 3 off target. Now here's Jones, defended by Dunn. The 3 is up. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Wembanyama. Jones has got 5.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
The 3. Highland misses. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Jones sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
From T-shirts to the latest segment. Get power.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Booker. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. No good. Unable to win this run. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Jones, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. 12 points for him.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Booker, and the layup is good off the glass.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they could make a basket, I guess.
Jones against Booker. Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. The 3 is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
For 3, Booker hits a 3-pointer. Booker's got 5 points.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that 3-point answer.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. It's a 10-point game. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Dunn.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 on 3s here in this first quarter. Jones from outside. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Highland. Misses the 3. Spurs lead by 10. Wembanyama pass to Jones. Now Fox. Jones feels it out. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Williams. grabs the board. For Phoenix, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. That cuts the lead to single digits.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Jones from outside. Pure from three-point range. 15 points in the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Back to Booker. Dunn left side. From the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. That one goes. Count it.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Highland. No points yet. Booker for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
3 points.
San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Fox. Pass to Jones. Here's the 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Jones has got 20 points.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. Jones with the ball. Outside for Wembanyama. To the left side wing. Launches it. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Champagny, he's checked in for Kuminga, and Stephon Castles subbed in for Vassell.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them. He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Now here's Brooks. Inside. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Brooks. And 12 points for Devin Booker.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Outside Jones. Up and over Brooks. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Highland, the pass to Dunn. Here's Booker. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
And here's Fox. No made baskets yet. Jones' shot is good.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Booker. He shoots. Booker missing again.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Pass to Castle. Jones from outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now Booker. 14 points for him. Dunn's shot is good.
Yeah, to keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
San Antonio leading by 13. Outside Jones. The 3. Drops in the 3. Jones has got 32 points in the game.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. different look for San Antonio. Cornette comes in for Victor Wembanyama, and it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Phoenix also changing it up. Allen, he's checked in for Brooks, and Jalen Green subbed in for Highland. Suns trail by 16. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Speedy in their last game against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Allie, great info there. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Down low. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Look, I don't care if Green is shooting from outside or in the paint close. This man finds a way.
Jones, his shot is good.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Booker. Here's Williams. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Jones from outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Williams punches it home.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
And the dunk by Jones.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Booker's shot is good.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Now here's Booker. Again, Phoenix, good for two.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
They've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Harper. Luke Cornette out there with Stephon Castle. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Pass to Harper. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Fox. Three-pointer. Iguodala grabs a miss. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 13. Outside, Green. Finding some room inside, Green.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Iguodala grabs a miss. Suns trail by 11. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Simmons. No points so far. Pass to Iguodala. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Fox with the ball. Cornette sets a screen. Fox with the ball. Picked up by Simmons. Fox, that's good. Fox has got his first 2 points of the night.
Nimble move by Fox against contact, able to slip through and get it to go.
Nice move. And it's finished off inside by Green.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Allen. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And here's Green from the arc. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Castle against Allen. Back to Castle. Pass to Champagny. Hits the front of the rim and out. Suns trail by 11. On the wing, Green. He shoots it. Another one falls for Phoenix.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Bryant comes in for Champagny. And it's Jones in for Harper. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Dunn, he's checked in for Iguodaro. Dylan Brooks comes in for Allen. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Green. And it's Highland in for Ben Simmons. Jones' shot is good.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this go.
Whoa! Unreal!
Done.
That's what they came for.
Wow. And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Jones misses.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Booker no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Jacks up a three, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Dunn. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Jones against Booker. Releases. Jones misses.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Dunn outside. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Jones from outside. And good! There's another!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Highland. Now here's Dunn. Here's Brooks. Now Booker puts up a three. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Jones misses. Suns trail by 10. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Jones. Pass to Highland. Here's Malawich. Outside Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. Oh, Fox with a steal. Brooks against Jones. From deep. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got 4 rebounds now.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Highland. No good from outside. Spurs lead by 10. Jones from outside. Knocks down the long J. Jones has got 56 in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Booker. Oh, the slam! Get up, Devin!
That bucket is what makes Book so special. He's a 2 with the handles of an elite point guard.
4-3. Jones misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Malwatch. To the inside. Here's Dunn. Again, Phoenix. Good for 2.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Spurs with some changes. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Bryant. Vassell comes in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. And a change for the Suns. Williams is checked in. Jones up top. Booker defending. From behind the arc. And Jones, good for 3. Jones has got 59 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Booker, good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
San Antonio leading by 10. From downtown, that's good from Jones. And the assist by Harper. Harper's got 5 assists tonight. Booker, the pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
They have no answer defensively inside.
There's 1:59 left to play in the half. Vassell passes to Harper. Outside Jones. Another one goes. Incredible. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
PA, it feels like he can't miss.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Stolen by Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Pulls up, high post. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's Booker. Again, the Suns good for 2.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's Jones. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
I want to say that that's great vision from Wemby, but he can see everything from that height, anticipating that the player was going to be there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Booker. Rebound by San Antonio. They led the game at 1. Point by 20. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the night now. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Knocked loose. And stolen by Jones. And so the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to second court. And get ready for the fan head-court shot. Rumble. They're thinking about the shot. It's all good. Give it up for the participant.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Phoenix Suns.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. Do you guys agree they're looking very confident at this point?
Yeah, they just need to keep doing what they're doing. They're doing like me tonight. TCB. Taking care of the business.
Well, I'm not sure what business you're talking about, Shaq, but I do agree with you. The message in the locker room is just simple. Don't let up. Finish off this game.
And still a half to go, but you get a sense the momentum is strongly in their favor. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. Suns trail by 16. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordan Ott's 5. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Then there's Mark Williams, then it's Bones Highland, and it's Dunn in at the 4-man position.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Jones from outside. Drills it from deep. And the Spurs lead by 19.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Takes a 3, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Vassell keeping his eyes open and his head up. That's a nice pass.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Williams a screen on Jones. Here's Booker. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Jones' shot is good.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Back to Booker to stop the run. And he lays it in. Booker's got 36 points.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside, Highland. The 3 ball. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Jones from outside. Rebounded by Dunn.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Outside, Highland takes the 3, and the 3-pointer goes. Highland's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Again! What an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Highland finds Booker. Again, Phoenix, good for 2.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
The Spurs have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Jones from outside. Hits yet again! Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Booker, the pass to Williams. From outside the arc. Booker can't get it to go.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Outside, Highland. Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Jones' shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Launches a 3. Booker no good. The Spurs have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Vassell's shot is good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Booker against Jones. Brooks from outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside Jones. There's the 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 assists here tonight.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Jones misses. The Suns' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing.
Yet another bucket.
He is scorching hot.
Well, I know this. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning. Booker can't get it to go.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Offensive rebound. And the dunk by... Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Williams. That one no good. Good D by Wembanyama. Pass to Jones. There's the triple. Good! That's another bucket!
Talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. Man, this guy is clutch. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
That's good from Jones. And the assist by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 assists in the game. And for the Suns, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. For 3, Booker. Jones grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Booker. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You got to be careful shooting around Wembanyama. Look, he's all
good. He hits again.
And he's tied second all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
Yes, just a miraculous offensive display. This crowd on the edge of their seats. And Booker with the jam.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Unloads. Jones misses.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Booker, good.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
And this is where they've struggled.
Yeah, the half court has not been kind to them. Let's see what they run. Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Nice D from Vassell. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Jones. And yes! Another basket!
And he's now bested his previous mark, breaking his own record for the second highest postseason offensive performance. He was already in elite company with Elgin Baylor and passing two other more recent performances from Donovan Mitchell with 57 points and Jimmy Buckets Butler with 56 back in 2023.
You know, it seems he is never done, never slowing down. He's always continuing to deliver in the biggest games on the biggest stage in the NBA playoffs. Hats off to another absolutely incredible performance. one that easily goes down as the best ever in NBA playoff history. Outside Jones. From deep. Yeah. And a nice assist from Fox.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Highland, the pass to Brooks. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Booker with the jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's now approaching first all-time for scoring in a playoff game.
Well, for those watching, you picked the right night to tune in. You are witnessing history tonight.
Right back at you. Booker matching threes.
Here's Jones. An easy two on the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And here's Booker. Off target from three-point range. And so the San Antonio Spurs way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Castle and Johnson are on the wings. Then there's Harper. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Champagnie at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. Phoenix with the ball. Booker surveying the floor. To the paint. And the basket by Malowicz. Malowicz has got his first basket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Castle. Inside. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Castle. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance. Castle's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Phoenix is shooting about 56% in this one. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. And the Spurs making a change here. Hill's checked in.
Number 48,
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Johnson a screen on Green. Here's Castle. Out left to the wing. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time. Castle's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Green. Now Allen. Allen with a screen on Castle. Green, the pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Harper. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Green. Fires the 3. And the Suns miss again. For San Antonio, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Wide open. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And the basket is good.
Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
Pass to Johnson. Shakes him. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Hill. Now Johnson. Over Allen. The shot by Johnson, no good. Now Booker. Back to Green. Back to Booker. This one for three. It's hauled in by Hill.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Castle. Fires the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
An open look for Booker. Look for San Antonio. Bryant, he's checked in for Hill. And it's Jones in for Johnson. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Williams is checked in for Malawach. Dunn comes in for Iguodaro. Dylan Brooks checked in for Allen. And it's Highland in for Green. Pass to Williams. And so it's going to be a... Second violation there on the defense.
At the line for the Suns, Devin Booker. At the line for
one. And the technical free throw is good.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Out to the right wing. Here's Highland. Phoenix no good that time either.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Count it.
Wow, the finger roll. Sometimes a soft finish like that makes it even more painful for the defense.
Pass to Booker. Let's go with a three. Phoenix no good that time either.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning.
And it's good. He hits another one.
And he's now tied the all-time mark for points in a playoff game.
Boy, he's been cooking since the opening tip, and they've been powerless to slow him down. He got it again. Sensational.
And what a night he's had. That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high.
Oh, connects again.
And even early on in the first half, as this historic offensive performance kept piling up, we almost sensed that he might end up eclipsing his own record, breaking that record and now setting a new all-time record for points in a postseason game. He already beat Michael Jordan's record, and delivering another performance better than that, words cannot even describe it.
Yeah, he's truly in a league of his own, competing not only against the greatest of all time, but now competing against his own incredible accomplishments. It's breathtaking to see the expert craftsmanship, the precision, the untouchable nature of his offensive pure dominance on display tonight. I mean, he's no stranger to absolutely throttling defenses into submission. And tonight, here in the postseason, he's worked his magic again. Phenomenal.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Brooks, the pass to Booker. Williams looking around, outside for Brooks. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't.
Connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. Booker for three. Harper pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Jones from out. Good! Another from three.
And he's notched the third most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
Yes, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's for that matter. He has been unstoppable. For three, Booker. The rebound by the Spurs.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Highland misses. The Spurs shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Jones from outside. And another one!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside, Highland. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. It's Booker on the wing. Clock at 6. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Spurs.
Offensively, they made the... most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Speedy.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Outside Jones, fires for three, and again for three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Outside Booker, three-pointer, another bucket, wow!
He's on a tear offensively. lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now good. Another from three.
And you talk about competing against yourself, he is the definition. No accomplishment is too great. Never resting on his laurels, he has once again delivered an absolute gem of a three-point clinic, breaking his own record for second most all time. And now he holds two of the top 3 spots in postseason single-game history.
It's a night like tonight that shows he is always competing. And we talk about the players getting in the zone. He lives in the zone. When you're putting up 30 or more points from three-point land in a game, you're simply demoralizing the defense. And we've seen that tonight. And this series has become a very historic one. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team.
Thanks, guys. A solid win.
Yeah, coach tells us all the time.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Dominic.